Hi everyone, welcome to Creative Stampin' Designs. My name is Karen and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Central New Jersey, and I'm here to make a card with you. Just want to see, now, everything always looks so nice and straight on my phone, and then as soon as I go live, everything seems to look a little on the crooked side. All right, I'm going to get started. I am using some new product today. It's Blessings of Home Suite. Well, the bundle and the DSP I'm using. These will be available in the January to July, or January to June, I'm sorry, January to June, I think it is, mini of 2022 mini catalog. I didn't have plans on using this set, but I ended up at work. I thought I was going to be at work late, so I had nothing at all planned for today, and I just quickly threw something together when I got home, and this happened to be sitting on my desk still. If you are a demonstrator going to On Stage in November, you were able to purchase this. Hi Jamie, thanks for watching. Otherwise you'll be able to get it in January. And if you are a demonstrator, you'll actually be able to order it early because we get to do a pre-order before the catalog goes live. So this is the stamp set, and I'm just going to show you the designer series paper that comes, well, it doesn't come with it, but goes with it. We'll put it that way. This paper is gorgeous. I absolutely love it. So this is the one side. One side is all different designs. Oops. And the colors in this are, it's basic gray, cinnamon cider, fresh freesia, garden green, misty moonlight, and pale papaya. So this is the we'll call it the floral side, because that's mostly what it is, other than I love these little bees. I actually have a bee to put on my project today because, I don't know, it had a bee and I had to put a bee embellishment. And then the other side, hi Karen, hi Jillian, thanks for joining. This is the other side. It's all basic gray wood grains. This paper is, I love wood grain paper, but it's all basic gray and white. So, hi Barbara, thank you for joining. Yeah, I wasn't sure, Karen, if I was going to be able to. One of my cashiers gave me a heads up yesterday that the internet was down. And at that point, I said I'm not even going to get anything ready because I knew I was not going to be out of there early enough to get a card done and to go live. And I said to my boss before I left, I said, I've been at this job too long. I was able to figure everything out too fast. One other thing I want to remind everybody, Stampin' Up! Has their 24-hour sale going on. This is, you get 15% off. It's cling stamps from the 2021 to 2022 annual catalog. Hi Shirley, thanks for joining. This sale ends at 11:50 p.m. Mountain Time today, October 20th. So if there's any stamp sets from that annual catalog that you wanted, this is a great time to get them. All right. And if you order from me, I normally give, it's a $10 gift, one item valued up to $10. I give it as a free gift. I have a tutorial I give every month that usually has 5 or 6 cards. You get my Creative Stamping Designs rewards, but For today only, I'm also giving you a choice of a pack of the gold and rose gold 6x6 metallic specialty paper, or the holiday rhinestone basic jewels. Obviously you would get new ones, not this is all I have left of these. I might have to order some just for me. So if you are interested, you can visit my online store, creativestampingdesigns.com, and just you can go down, click on the online store or shop here, and as long as you make sure you use my current host code, and you'll get all that free stuff. All right, let's get started. I am starting with a panel of pale papaya. Oops, wrong way. Pale papaya. It is 5.5 by 11. Right? Make sure. Yep, 11. I scored it at 1 3/4, 4 1/4, and 6 3/4. Okay. And I am just going to make a couple folds. Actually, yeah, that's right. Open the folder. This was a very last minute card, so like I said, I had to come up with something really quick, because I had no intentions. I did not think I was going to go live today. So it's a mountain fold at the 1 3/4. I'm sorry, a valley fold at the 1 3/4, mountain fold at the 4 1/4, and valley fold at the 6 3/4. Whew, it's a mouthful. And that's the fold. That's it. Everything else is going to be decorated with all the new pretty paper. So I have everything all ready. I just don't have it. I don't have these mounted. Actually, I'm going to use my liquid glue. I think I can use my Stampin' Seal for these. This will be fine. Yum. I am really liking this paper. I could see myself buying another pack of this one just for all the wood grains. All right, and I'm adhering them onto basic gray mats. This isn't even the Stampin' Seal Plus. Hi, Rosie. Thanks for joining. Yes, they are. They are huge bees, but they are so cute. I don't know why I seem to think bees are so cute. They sting, and they hurt when they sting. But they're still cute. All the measurements will be on my, oops, no, that's a little bit crooked. Will be on my blog on Friday, creativestampingdesigns.com. We gotta get this off. Hold on, here we go. I was actually playing with so many different, I had very little time when I came home, and I was going to do a basic gray base. Then I changed to a fresh freesia base. Then I changed to the pale papaya base. I changed so many times. I love this one here. I like them all. I think this, maybe the one blue, I don't know what to do with. I don't want to say I don't like it. I just don't know what to do with it. The one that has the Misty Moonlight. So once I figure out what to do with it, I'll be fine. Every once in a while when I get a pack of the DSP, I don't know if you guys have that issue, but every once in a while I'll get a pack and I don't know what to do with one of the designs. Okay, for the back, I have a piece of basic gray. It's 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And this one here, you're only going to see a little bit of the green. So over here, I have a panel of white that I'm going to put on. Jamie should recognize this card, or not this card, but this design. She actually made one like this. I don't think I've ever made one like this. I may have, but I just did not remember. Okay. Now, I'm just going to adhere all these, and I'm going to use liquid glue to put them on the card base. Those 2 sheets, and wish I can get more. Yep. I really like these little bees. I just think they're so cute. Sorry if my arm got in the way. With the glue sometimes, I don't know, as soon as I take it out, sometimes it's like a clump right on the tip. All right, let's see if I can do all this without getting full of glue. So this panel is going to be the front. Then this panel will be right inside. So on the opposite. Oops, hang on 1 second. Make sure. I'm very OCD that I need to have my lines matching up. So I need to make sure I'm putting it the right way. This panel right here. So you won't see this until you open it. I have a feeling I'm going to run out of glue today. How is it by everybody today? We're having a gorgeous spring day here. It's like 80 degrees out. I know it's not going to last, but it's nice while it is. So, and I just realized I did something wrong. Ooh. Okay. Good thing I caught that before. Let me put this one on the side. This one goes there. Had everything laid out just perfectly, but I guess with all the moving around, I think this is one of my favorite patterns from this pack, beside the wood. You woke up to 3 inches of what? Oh no, Rosie. That's terrible. It's only October. All right, so this piece is going to go here. So these are the wood grain you're going to see when you open it up. And then we're going to put this one on the back. Maybe. was at work the other day and I called my husband. I said, do you want a snowblower? People are buying snowblowers this year like there's no tomorrow. I don't know what's going on. And his response was, no, I'm not old enough for that. And I started laughing because last year he didn't go out once to shovel. It's getting old already. You have a long way to go. Winter hasn't even started for you, Rosie. So there, that is the card. Now, you can either leave it like this, okay, or you can glue this piece together. So I'm going to work on the card, and you guys, I'm going to try to watch for comments. Let me know what you think. Should I glue it together or should I leave it open? There is going to be a belly band on it, which I don't usually do belly bands, but I did today. All right. And I'm going to take this panel of white, and I have the largest stamp. Hi, Chi. Thank you for joining. The largest stamp from the, I forgot the name of the set. Oh my goodness, Blessings of Home. It's brand new. Give me a break here. I'm not. I mean, this set it's brand new. I just got it this first time I'm inking it up. I don't know the name of it. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, because I'm going to put a sentiment, so I'm going to stamp off once. And then I'm just going to stamp it right in the middle. And if it's a crooked, it doesn't really matter because it's a floral design. But I just want, I mean, you can barely see it. I mean, you can, I don't even know if I can get the light hitting it right. You can barely see it, but it's just there. And then I'm using the sentiment from Forever Blossoms, wishing you a long life together filled with love and promise. And we're going to hope we get this straight right in the middle. I'm making this into a wedding card. I have that, the little, well, she's not a little girl anymore, but little girl that I used to babysit for is getting married the end of the month, and I've made a couple different cards because I can't decide which card I want to send her. So I've made a few different ones. So we're going to hope we're getting this straight. I think that looks straight. It looks pretty straight. Okay, and then I'm going to adhere this right inside here. I'll leave the same amount. I did cut this like a 1/16 of an inch. I think it's, I don't remember. Like I said, the measurements will be on my blog on Friday. I want to say this is like 2 3/16 or something like that. I think it's 2 3. I'm not. I have it written down. It will be on my blog, so you will have the exact measurements. But it's just enough so it leaves a little bit of a border. Oh no. Oh. No, there's nothing on my paper. It was nice and clean. And I used the ink I'm using, even I did stamp ahead of time on the envelope and the flower I'm putting on the front because I stamped it in basic gray and I wanted to use my Stampin' Blends markers, so I needed to make sure that was really dry before using them. So there, that's your basic card. Now I'm going to do the belly band, which I just have a strip of pale papaya, and it's just an 11, I believe it's 1.5 by 11. I did not score it or anything. I'm just going to kind of wrap it around and guesstimate, and then I can trim off whatever I don't use. Ooh, okay, hold on. We're going to go right here. And I'll just trim that down just a little bit. You don't want it too tight, but I never know where to score a belly band. All right, so I'm just going to cut probably about an inch off of it, which I probably could do with my my paper snips, which now I lost where I wanted to put that. Guess about 1.5 inches probably. Yep, I'm going to cut about 1.5 inches off. So the belly band is really 10.5 inches. I mean, I'm sorry, 9.5 inches. Yeah, 9.5 inches. And we're just gonna, you're not gonna see where it's overlapping. I think I did it the wrong, opposite way that I did the first time though. We're gonna go this way so it doesn't get caught on the card. And I'm going to use a piece of tear and tape. If I can find it quickly. And I'm going to use a little piece of tear and tape. Thank you. Really, Karen? And I saw that you resubscribed. I don't know why you're not getting notifications. All right, so we're going to put, now that I flipped it multiple times, that wire, oh my goodness. So we're going to put it on this outside. And then we're going to put it on this edge also. So that should keep it, get the whole thing so it'll stick together. And more trouble with tear and tape. It never tears for me. And I want to put this on the card to make sure. Okay. Without the card there, I might go a little too tight, and then be kind of hard. It won't slide on and off. It's not going to slide on and off right now. But I can't get this. Tearing tape off. There we go. It's got to be an easy way of doing this. Okay, my nails normally would work, but they're not cooperating today. Just going to line it up, just like that. And then it'll slide on and off, no problem. Okay. Then I did go ahead and I used the Tasteful label dies. And I used this one here. I cut it out and I embossed it with the timber. I needed to give it texture. It just needed texture for me. So that's going to go right in the middle, but this is what I did ahead of time. I stamped the smaller of the floral images in basic gray, and I made sure it dried completely, and then I just colored it with my pale papaya, and I couldn't make up my mind which of the greens was closer, so I used soft succulent and just jade, and it gave it a little shading. And I'm just going to adhere this on here. But before I do that, actually, I decided I want because I didn't color the centers in, and I'm just going to add a little wink of Stella just to give them a little bit of shimmer. And I do have a piece of ribbon to put on the belly band. But I figured we'll give it just a little bit of, since it's a wedding card. And then I have my pale papaya open weave ribbon. We're just going to wrap a piece of this around just to break it up a little bit. And I'll just use a little Stampin' Seal just to hold it in place. But once I adhere this down, the ribbon will stay no problem. So we're just going to put this right around. And again, we're just kind of guesstimating where I'm going to put it. It's going to be covered. It'll be covered with this, so you won't see anything. I think I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal Plus for the ribbon to hold it. I don't know if it's going to hold it any better. But I figured just in case. Trim that I cut just a little bit too much, and I'm also going to I'm putting a glue dot too. I don't want my ribbon going anywhere, and I'm one of these, I'd rather a little extra adhesive than not enough. So actually I'm going to take this off while I'm working on it. Now that I have the ribbon on, it'll be a little easier. And this is going to get adhered down. Just have to decide if I'm going to use Stampin' Dimensionals or not. Okay, so I'm going to get that one out of the way. I'm just going to put a little Stampin' Seal on the back of this to hold. I also cut, sticky, the dies that go, they're called Flowers of Home. So this die cut out the flower. This one would cut out the large image. And then there's just these other dies that go with it. And I just cut a couple pieces from the garden green just to put behind it a little bit. So, and I pre-cut those also. So we're just going to just have these adhere to the back. Here's the Stampin' Seals. And then we're going to adhere this onto here with some dimensionals. And I'm putting the dimensionals right over the green, so that'll also hold it in place. Before I do this, I should put in the dimensional. I want to make sure. Oh yeah, we're good. One down. there, and I'm going to put one more up here. Just want to make sure this is going to stay. You know what? I'm going to put one here to hold. Let me see if I have any of my, oh, that was stuck to me. I think I have a couple, my mini dimensionals. I'm just going to put one of those over here to hold the green in place. All right. Oh my goodness. Things are all very sticky. Thanks, Rosie. All right, we're just going to set this right like that. And well, that wasn't good. And we're going to put, since I got a piece of dimensional right, I did not realize there was a little opening. So since there's a dimensional there, I'm moving my sentiment up a little. We're just going to put it like that, coming out from it. Okay, so we're going to dimensional back on it. So we're going to have to put one right about the way my judging here. I just kind of go with it. I got to make sure the sentiment's going to be straight. And we're going to put the part that overlaps. I'll just put a glue dot there. And this is going to go right on here. And I think I'm going to adhere it with my Stampin' Seal Plus. We're going to that should hold it. Make sure I get it straight, kind of centered. I'm holding my breath here trying to get this on. I'm trying to get it centered the best I can. There is something sticky and I can't figure out where it is. Okay, well, wherever I'll find it. All right, and this. We're just going to slide right on there, just like that. And of course, you know I'm going to add embellishments because I just have to. First, I have to add a bee because there's bees on the paper. Not that bees go well for a wedding card, but it's going well for my wedding card. We're only going to put one, and we're going to put it, I think, ooh, there we go. We're going to put it right on this side. And then I am going to add a couple more embellishments. I'm making this a little bit of a blingy card today. We're going to add a couple of the Pale Papaya Genial Gems. We're going to stick to the one color. You're barely going to see them, but that's okay. There. Okay. I'm just going to do an envelope real quick. Do we decide if I'm leaving this open like that? I don't know if anybody commented. I forgot to look up to see if I should leave it open. Really, I don't know if you can see. You can't. Leave it open? Okay, I'll leave it open. Thank you, Barbara. I don't know. You can see it a little bit. I'm trying to get the light just right. Of the shimmery of the inside. It really, you can see it. It looks pretty. Okay, so I have another panel. I panel the one with the bees. We're going to put that on the back. Got Jamie doing envelopes too on her lives. There's something about, I don't know. I know the envelope ends up getting thrown out, but I just love doing the envelopes. I'm going to let that dry for a second, and I'm just going to color the flower real quick. Flowers, I should say. And again, I already had stamped this with basic gray, so it's good and dry. I stamped it a couple hours ago, I think. I'm not coloring the centers in, and I'll decide if I'm gonna put any Wink of Stella on the envelope, because I think I may end up mailing this card, putting it in a bigger envelope, and mailing it to her, the girl's mother. There goes that top. Only because I don't know if it's going to get there on time for the wedding. And I don't want it just sitting at their house if they're on their honeymoon. So I'm using the light and dark pale papaya. And then, like I said, I have the soft succulent and just jade because I couldn't decide which color was closest to garden green, and unfortunately Stampin' Up! Does not have a garden green Stampin' Blends marker. So I had to pick something close. So I had a piece of scrap paper, and I was just coloring a little bit of using the Stampin' Blends on it and putting it next to the garden green, and they both were pretty close. So I decided to use both so we'd have a little bit of shading. The light just jade and garden green were just a little bit too light. Just do this one. I have had really no rhyme or reason to the way I colored. Just however the ink went on. Wherever the color, I put the color, that's where it was. I wasn't picking. The only thing I knew I wanted were the pale papaya flowers. And this was not even the design I had planned for today. I had another card picked out. I had picked out another design, and unfortunately, like I said, when I got the message yesterday about the internet at work. I figured, oh, forget it. I'm not even attempting it. I'm going to be at work all day. Oh, and I did not tell you the sentiment on the front is from the Blessings from Home. And then I just stamped it on a scrap of basic white, and I fussy cut it. See, there's my fussy cutting for the week, Jamie, for this week. All right, there we have it. I'm not sure what this fun fold is called. No, she has not. Not yet. She will eventually, Karen. I'm not quite sure what this fold is called, but I don't know. It's a layered fold, I'll call it. I hope you enjoyed the video. You like the card, you'll give it a try. And if you do, please don't forget to post your card on my Facebook page under my post, which will go live on Friday at around 8 a.m. I like to see everybody how your take on the different kind of folds, what you do with them. Don't forget about the 24-hour sale. We're down to our last hours of it. It ends at 11:50 p.m. Mountain Time. So if there's anything you wanted to get, any of those cling sets, jump on it. And if you do order from me, you'll get your $10 gift along with either a pack of rhinestones or a pack of the metallic paper. Thank you, everyone, for joining. And I am planning on being back. What's it? It's an M fold card? Okay, that sounds good, Shirley. Or an accordion? Okay. Either one of those sound good. Thank you. I'm going to plan on being back next Wednesday. Hopefully nothing goes wrong at work and I have to work late. The same time. All right. Thanks, everyone, for joining, and I hope to see you next week. Bye.